அன்பே சிவம் அன்பே சிவம் அன்புமயம் சிவலோகம் அன்பே சிவம் அன்பே சிவம் அன்பே சிவம்.
ஓம் நம பரமரிஷிப்யோம் நம பரமரிஷிப்யாம். ஹரி ஓம். குருர் பிரம்மா குருர் விஷ்ணு குருதேவோ மகேஸ்வரः குரு சாக்ஷாத் பரம் பிரம்மம் தஸ்மை ஸ்ரீ குருவே நிமிதம் ஸ்ரீ தக்ஷணாமூர்த்தயே. ஓம் சிவாய நம. Today, in this video, we are going to see the Vedantas and explanations. I want to make a small change like that. In our previous video, we have told on Monday and Saturday is the Vedanta and that explanations. I would like to change a small thing. Instead of Saturday, we would like to give the Vedanta explanation on Monday and Thursday. Rest of the things will be the same, like that. On Tuesday, common life explanations, and Wednesday the small stories, and Friday for spiritual life explanations, and Saturday about myself. Inside of myself there is, if raise some questions, how do I travel or explore to find the answer, what I was thought and what I was experienced about that questions and what I was got it, like that, some kind of question and answers. And same like that on Sunday, the question answer sessions, whatever you are asking about the spiritual related questions or the doubts, this man will try to give the explanations and answers. Already 5 or 6 questions already came to us, and we are expecting more, because the few questions whatever we have received, the few questions are similarly giving the same meaning, so we can give the explanation for those. So that please send your doubts or questions about your spiritual related to the given WhatsApp number. The number is given in this video's descriptions, so use that number and send your questions like that. And also try to share our channel details to your relatives and friends and circles, so it will be helpful for them also. And this men will, whatever we are giving the effort, it maximum it will be reached to the more atmas. That is very helpful, whatever the efforts we have taken. Okay, thank you. Hope you can do the same. Okay, now we are coming to our video. In this previous video, we have seen Sri Adhi Sankarar's Nirvana Dasakam or dhasa sloki. That 10 slokas which was written by Sri Adhi Sankarar when he met his Guru in Madhya Pradesh, Sri Narmada river, Omkareshwaram, there is a place, and in that Omkareshwaram there is a cave. He gone there through work for several months from Kerala on his 8th age. 8-year-old small boy traveled from Kerala to Madhya Pradesh, Narmada river, and he met his Guru Sri Govinda Bhagavad Badar, and he stand in front of him and he asked to Adi Shankara, my dear child, who are you? Why are you coming here? What is the purpose you want to meet me? And that time Adi Shankara tell about himself spontaneously. Normally, when somebody asking to us, who are you? Then we will try to say a lot of things about us. My name is this, my father is that, I was, and say about our every good things and lot of about I am coming from that status. I have a very big family, and we have my father's doing some business, and we are a very businessman. We are very rich, like that. We are giving the places and everything. But this child, Sri Adi Shankara, tell about himself, what he feel, because when the answer comes spontaneously, that is the real thing. Because whenever we are somebody asking about us, what is your name, we never think about what is my name. We spontaneously give the answer. Like that, Sri Govind Bhagavad Badar asked to that child, Sri Adi Shankara, he was spontaneously told about himself, what he is. Means this 10 slokas saying about the Atma. Means whatever he feel about himself, he is trying to exploring himself to his Guru. So how it happened, that is the miracle. That's why we called Sri Adi Shankara as the avatar. It's a spiritual avatar. So what is Atma? Just we can somebody ask us, what is Atma? Just we can say like that, our Jivan and this body and our thinking and our heartbeat or our breathing, or this kind of explanation we can give. But Adi Shankara is saying about himself as a Atma. What is Atma? How he feel about himself? Because why we are need to say this again and again, Adi Shankara also born as a normal human being. After that, when he enlightened, he feel about himself as a Atma, as a Brahman, as a Prabhanjam, as a Akasham. It's a sky. It's not a sky, it's a Akasham. That is a Brahman. That empty space beyond the air limit. That is the Prabhanjam. That is the Brahman. So, why I am telling that, I will explain everything. So, he is spontaneously giving his answer as a Atma himself. That is the first sloka. In this first sloka, we are going to explain everything. First, we hear that sloka once again.
न भूमिर्न तोयं न तेजो न वायुर्न खं नेन्द्रियं वा न तेषां समूहः अनेकान्तिकत्वा सुषुप्तेकसिद्धस्तदेको वसिष्ठ शिवः केवलोऽहम्.
Okay. In this sloka, before explain that, we would like to explain something. Some of the words in Sanskrit, we would like to explain in very simple language, so you can be able to understand easily. First, what are the 5 elements? First, we have to think about it. The 5 elements, we know everything about it very clearly. First is the earth, next is the water, then fire, then air, then the sky. These 5 things are 5 elements. The same thing, in our body we have 5 things in our body, like eyes, nose, ears and mouth and the skin. It's called Panchabhutam or Aimpulan. So these are our body. This body made with certain equations of 5 elements. All the bodies, all kind of living things or non-living things, everything is made by these 5 elements, from the tree to the human. Each and every living or non-living things are made with its own some of the structure of these 5 elements. 5 different kind of equations like that it's happened. Like we are a human being, and some of the living things like birds and snakes and dogs, rabbits, parrots and lot of things. This kind of it's made by the 5 elements here. Their body is made by that 5 elements in certain equations. So what is the difference of that equations? Like that, if we try to jump, we are not able to stay in the air, unable to stay 1 or 2 seconds more. It's not possible. But how the birds are flying throughout the hours and days. Some of the birds are flying in the lowest height. Some of the birds fly in the very height. And some of the living things like snakes or and crocodiles and frogs, like that. Some of these staying in the earth also, the land area and the water also. Some of the living things like fish, like that, it's not able to living in the earth, in the space, in the land area. They can be able to stay living in the water only. Some of the living things cannot be able to live without water. Some of the things not able to live in the lighting. Some of the living things not able to live with lighting. This kind of various things, various lacks of different kind of living things, living bodies are there. Each and everything is made in certain ratio. So those, why this is very important, we are saying those things are the settled body. The settled body is sthulam. Here these words sthulam and sukshamam are Sanskrit word. The sthulam means it's a grass things. What is grass? It's a grass means it's not able to spread over there, or they can stay in their shape in single manner. They are not able to spread, or they are not able to reshape their self like that in the certain period. If they want to change his shapes, or he want to do something, it takes some time like that. So the gross body is very related to earth. Why? Because all the gross body taking the food from this earth, even from the tree to the human body, human thing, everybody is taking food from the earth. When we are born, we are very small body. Now we are very big because we have taken food from the earth, and each and every day we are eating. So our body is taking big, like flesh and bones or growth and everything. It's happened. So we are our body is seeing as a big. So this is the gross body. From the gross body to the settled body. What settled means? We are unable to see, we can able to feel only. As a human, we can feel that our emotions and our mind, our thinking, that is settled. Our body is gross. Hope you understand. So whenever we are as a grass, we have some limitations. Beyond that, that gross body can't do anything. So from the gross body to settled body, how the nature is transferring themselves from earth, it's a very most gross thing. After that, there is a little bit change is water. They can spread, they can reshape themselves, they can move in on their way with change their shapes and everything. So the water. Next, the fire. Fire is the next settlest body. We can see that and feel that, but we cannot catch it. We can see the shape, the flame in various colors, but we cannot touch it. Even if we touch it, it will be heat like that. I am not talking about it. We cannot catch like a water. We cannot take like a water as a fire. We cannot able to take, or we cannot take like a stone as a gross body, like a stone or a stick like that. We cannot catch that fire. Hope understand, isn't it? Okay. Next settlest thing is the air. Air, we cannot see it, but we can feel it. So the air is the very settlest thing. Above that air is a sky, is the empty space. That is the Prapancham. There is the empty space, this sky. Akasam. In Tamil we can say that Akasam. That is the Prapancham or Brahmam. It's called Brahmam. Why we are saying that Brahmam, we can explain upcoming things. Okay. So these are the things it's happening in the nature from the gross to settled level. When we die in the spiritual path, this is the way we are going away from this body. When we are coming to the earth, we are born from the sky, we are coming to earth in this 5 stage. These are the natural things. We are not for a human being, for all the living things it's happened. Like whenever we are in the Hindu temple, we can see the Kumbhabhishek, that there is some lot of mantras saying that spiritual energy, they are requesting, we are transferring from the sky, transferring to air, air to fire, fire to water, water to earth. That spiritual energy they are pouring to that statue, that God-shaped statue. So this is the processing when we are structuring a temple, the mantras and yagams we are doing. This is the way we are we are enlightening, we are observing the spiritual energy from the sky to transferring through this way and requesting to stay in that statue. This is the each and every temples we are doing. So this is the way. Okay. So this is one thing. We can talking about the 5 elements and our body's things and everything. And Sthulam, Sucham. And one more thing we have to discuss. As a human being or the living, some of the living things, living in 3 stages. What are these 3 stages? One is Jagrat, second is Swapnam, third is Susupti. These 3 words are in Sanskrit. We can try to explain in easy way. Jagrat means whenever we are, our eyes are open, and whenever we are feel about ourselves, that stage is Jagrat. Whenever our eyes is open, so very correct thing. But whenever the eyes is open, we feel, or our mind are trying to express that things are, that living are Jagrat. Next is Swapna. Whenever we are in the sleep, whenever we are seeing the dreams, that is the Swapna stage. The third stage is very important, Susupti. What is Susupti? For example, we are going to sleep at night at 10 o'clock and we are getting up at 5 a.m. So it's approximately 7 hours we are sleeping. Okay. In these 7 hours, what we remain whenever we are waking, we have seen some dreams, 1 or 2 or 3 like that. Some of the dreams we remind, some of the dreams we are not able to remind. It will happen, that is a different area. But we are dreaming that. Psychological doctors and psychological science are saying the one kind of dream, it's not more than 10 to 12 minutes, from 8 minutes to 12 minutes. This is the maximum time of dreaming when we are in sleep. But remaining, if for example, if we dream 2-3 dreams like that, approximately 30 minutes maybe. After 30 minutes, what we done, where we were, we are not feel about ourselves. Where we were gone, we vanished. We are not feel about ourselves. Where I was, sleep, I am man or woman, I am a child or old person, I am a father or children, I am a student or teacher, I am like some of the professions, or I wear a dress or not, I am a breathing or not, in front of me there is a lighting is there or not, if there is any electrical lights are there or not, the fan is running or not, the AC is running or not, the heat is there or not. We are sleeping in our home or outside, we don't know. We don't know nothing. We lost ourselves. Then where we? After whenever we are trying to wake up, before wake up, that the small one stage is there, we feel inside, yes, this is I am sleeping. Just you can deeply think about it. There is one small stage when we are trying to wake up. Before wake up, we feel that yes, I am here, I am sleeping. Yes, I am sleeping. Yes, I am breathing. Yes, I am in the bed. Oh, this is my home. I am in the home and I am in sleeping. I am in the bed or somewhere else. Yes, okay. I remember that whenever I was stayed in the laying in that position, we remain that, then we can wake up. Sometimes we can suddenly wake up. When we wake up, we can look around where we are, what we are doing, where we are stay, who are there in around me, what is going on, everything. We can few seconds we can analyze it. Hope you feel that some of these stages you feel that. Before, in the normal way, before wake up, this we can feel inside. After that only we are going to wake up. In before wake up and after finish the dream stage, that between the time is susupti. What does the word is, we can say that is the dreamless sleep or deep sleep. This is the thing. In that sleep, where we are, what we are, who we are, we have no answer. But when we wake up, we know when we are gone to bed for sleep. After we remind some of the dreams. After that, we don't know what happened. But there is some secret feeling, we feel it inside. Some small relax, some feel happy, some refreshment, some bliss. What is that? That is the Atma. That is the actual nature of Atma. It's not a nature. Nature also changeable. It's not a nature like that. We cannot say that word. That is the actual thing of Atma. So, just we can think about it. Every day, our inside of whatever staying inside, our that Atma, there he is staying in his level every day, but we cannot care about it, or we are not just listen about it, or we are not just watch about it, we are not feel about it. Okay, if that Atma is not staying for few hours every day, if not staying, what will happen? Means, if we are not going for a deep sleep, for we can able to trying to stay without sleep one day, next day we cannot able to stay in the normal position or the normal mindset. Second day, totally not possible. Third day, impossible. Why? Because the Atma, he want to stay himself as a Atma for few hours. Then only this gross body able to work for Atma. Because these 5 elements, equations, that's why the gross, whatever the gross body, there is some limitations. So the limitations, whenever it is in gross, we are not able to go beyond that limit. That limitless is Atma. That's why our Atma want to stay every day in his original stage for a few hours, then he can come back to that normal life. So he can asking to work this gross body. That is called Ajnanam, or that is that the thing in the normal life when we are thinking about I am, that head weight, like it's called ahankaram. It's that way we are, whenever we are differentiate me from the Atma, that is Ajnana. So without that, even we cannot do anything. The Ajnanam is must need, even to speak or feel or think anything, a small thing we have to do through that Ajnanam only. Because without that, everything is I am. In that Brahman stage, in front of me somebody is coming, that is I am. If I am staying in this room, what in front of me? This mic, that background, this dress, this hair, this camera, that light, fan, AC, that room, this wall, and some of the things is there and there. But what is the most thing is there? Here the empty space is there. This is the largest thing is here. But we are not thinking about it. We are not feel about it. We are in the sky, between that sky space. We are in the space. Between the space we are staying, but we are not think about it. Like that, we are living with Atma. In this Atma, the gross body is staying, but we are not feel about it. That is the thing is there. That is the spiritual way. In the spiritual path, there is lot of ways to realize ourselves as a Atma, self-realization. There is some lot of ways is there. We are not going to talk about that. We are talking about Sri Adi Shankara's Dhasa sloka. In this first sloka, these are the things or main things. Before we are entering to that first sloka, these are the main things we have to understand. Now we can go to that sloka. Here he is saying na bhumir, na toyam, na tejo, na vayuhu, na kham. What is this? Na bhumir means I am not a earth. Na toyam means I am not a water. Na tejo, I am not a fire. Na vayuhu, I am not a air. Na kam, I am not a space. Then what is he? What is I am? In these 5 organs are gross thing. Is it I am? Nakham, netriyam, va, na. So he also refused that also I am not like that. So that 5 organs are gross. With that 5 gross organs, there is the settled organs are there. Like that, I, there is the intelligence of seeing. Okay, then nose, smelling. There is the intelligence of smelling. Ear, there is the intelligence of hearing. There is a mouth, the intelligence of taste. Our skin, the intelligence of sparisham. The feel of when we touch, we feel that's sparisham. These are settled intelligence. So these 5 also, I am not that 5 also. And the settled and the gross organs, I am not there. And those 5 elements making my body with some ratios is not me. And these 5 elements are the 5 organs or the settled intelligence, that also I am not me. That samuka, the all are made some one of the space, that shape, that also I am not. Na samuga. Then anekantikatva. What is anekantikatva? Shiva. That means there is one word is Aikantika and Anekantika. Aikantikam means it's a promise, it's a stable, it's a ever and never change. That is Atma, that is space, that is Brahman, that is Shivam. Why we are saying two words beyond that, like a space? After that, we are saying Brahman and Shivam. What is that? We can see in the next one. Okay, here Aing Kartikam means that stableness, it's never change. Fact, it can maybe change, but the truth will not change. Truth means it's a truth. Promise means it's a promise. It's never changed. That's why we are not talking about this promise. That's why that activities we are saying promise. Why? Whatever I promise to you means in any of the stage, whatever I told is told. That is promise. That's why we are saying that activity as a promise. The promise means never change. It's irrevocable. So, Anekanti means it's a changeable. It's not staying. It's not a true. It's a false. It cannot be stay without changes. What Sri Adi Sankara is trying to say, like that in the before words, he say that I am not a five elements, I am not a five organs, I am not a settled intelligence, and those things where it's made one shape, I am not that shape also. Then these all are I am not there. And I am not in this five elements. How is it possible? How he can able to say that I am not staying in this five elements? Because he made, his body is made with these five elements, but he is saying I am not in this five elements. I am beyond that. How he is saying? In the stage of deep sleep or dreamless sleep or called susupti, where we are, who we are, how we are, we don't know anything. We lost ourselves. We feel anything about that five elements or five organs or in settled body or gross body, etc., etc. Nothing. We vanished. We lost. There is a empty space. From there, whatever we cannot be able to reject in that deep sleep, that is I am. What is that? That is, when we awake from the sleep in a normal way, we know when we slept. We know we are going to bed and we are going to sleep. We remain that. Some of the dreams we remember that, some of the dreams we are not remember. That also in mind. After finish the dream, some of the dreams are happy, some of the dream are in sorrow. That also we feel inside. In that dream we see lot of scenes and lot of activities is there, and everything we have seen it. And we feel it. We feel some happy dreams, we saw some sorrow dreams and everything. After the dream finished, where we are, but after we awaken. For example, we saw a sorrow, worried dream. Beyond that, some of the secret feeling inside of us, we feel it. What is it? That relax, that happiness, that little bit relaxation, refreshing, that relax, that happiness, that calm, that silence, that is Atma, which cannot be able to reject it. We can reject the dreams and we reject some sorrows, we reject the happiness, whatever we are in the living things, everything we can able to make aside on one side. But we cannot reject that one feeling. That is Atma, that is Brahman, that is Aikantikam, that is Shivam. Shivam means Mangalam. Mangalam means good, positiveness. Why we are saying it's a positiveness? Because every day we want to go to sleep and we want to stay in that dreamless state. We don't know what is it, but we want to stay there. Because that is Atma. That is the origin of it. That is the real stage of Atma. We always want to stay in that stage, but we have to live in this earth with some limitation of duties and works. We are trying to enjoy that happiness outside. That's why our each and every actions is happen. Just you can think little bit. Without happiness we are not going to do anything, because a small action is happening, only we want the happiness. I want to purchase that thing because I feel happy. I want that food to eat, so I feel happy. I want that dress, I want to wear it because I want that happy. I want a big house, I want a big car, I want so much money, I need that, I want that, I reach there, I want that, I need some relationships. Like that, whatever we are doing only for happiness. Nobody can do that action, the doing things for worriness. They are not doing only for happiness. But where is that? Every day we are feel that happiness in that space, empty space, every day. But we are not listening about it. That is Shivam, that is Brahman, that is Mangalam, that is I am. This word said by Sri Adi Shankara spontaneously when his Guru asked, "Who are you?" So, in this 10 sloka, the first sloka, Sri Adi Sankarar saying that I am not that 5 elements, I am not that 5 organs, I am not that organs beyond the intelligence, that these 15 things made one shape, that also I am not that. And I am beyond these 5 elements, which is stable, which is promise, which is unchangeable, which is irrevocable, and there is only deep happiness, deep blissful blissness, deep calm, deep silence, deep empty, that is Shivam. Tadeko Vasishta Shivakevaloham. Means that very big happiness of Shivam I am. I am the Shivam. What is the meaning of Shivam? Means Mangalam. Mangalam means positive things. What is the positive things? It's a happiness. Whatever the things are happening in the positive way, it gives happiness. It's a successful. We achieved. What kind of achievement? What is the beyond that achievement? Happiness. So that is Shivam. That is the origin of. That is the actual happiness is the Atma. That is I am. This is the first loka. Now we are going for the second one.
Navarna navarnashramaachar dharma न मेधारणाध्यानयोगादयोऽपि अनात्माश्रयोऽहं ममाध्यासहानात् तदेको वसिष्ठ शिवः केवलोऽहम्.
For this second sloka, we can see the brief meaning in our next video. Thank you for watching. Om Shivaya Namah.
வலியை சுமந்து உன் வழியை தேடி வந்தேன். புலம்பி அழும் பிள்ளைக்கு உன் மந்திரமே மருந்தப்பா. சிவாய நம ஓம். ஓம் நம சிவாய. சிவாய நம ஓம்.